In this video, Wonder Woman calls the IRS department to hopefully avoid some jail time. Let's have some fun.
Internal Revenue Service, how can I help you today?
Yes, I got a phone call, and I'm returning it.
I'm sorry, can you let me know when did you receive that from our department, ma'am?
I'm not sure. It was on my answer machine.
Okay, well, first of all, in order to pull out your information, I need you to help me out with your first name and the last name.
Before I do that, can I ask what this is about? I don't like to give out my name.
Well, ma'am, for that only, I was asking your name so that I can pull out your information in my system so that I can let you know what was the phone call about, ma'am.
Who am I speaking to?
Well, this is Agent Andrew Hall speaking from the IRS Unit Tax Crime of Investigation Department.
Oh, okay. Well, this is Diana Prince.
I'm sorry, what's the last name?
Prince. Prince.
Prince, okay. Mr. Prince, just give me a moment. Let me pull out your information and I will let you know what's the purpose of the call, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Well, thank you for holding the line, Mrs. Prince. Well, Mrs. Prince, the Internal Revenue Service has
It's
called
Miss.
you to ascertain your attorney.
It's Miss Prince. I'm
Yes.
not married.
Sorry. Well, Ms. Prince, the Internal Revenue Service has called you to ascertain your attorney information that there are some legal allegation and lawsuit has been filed against you by the Internal Revenue Service for concerning a tax fraud matter. Well, are you aware about that situation or not, Mrs. Prince?
I'm not. I always pay my taxes on time.
Okay. Ms. Prince, so what I will do over here is that I will provide you some of the information. Well, first of all, I need you to grab a pen and a paper handy with you.
Okay. Can you give me a second?
No problem, take your time.
Okay, I have to put the phone down.
No problem.
Okay, I'm all set.
First of all, make a note down of my name. It's Agent Andrew Hall.
Andrew.
Andrew Hall, H-A-L-L.
It's got 2 L's in it?
Yeah, that's in 2L, H-A-L-L.
Okay.
With the employee ID number, GS stand for Government Service 560 IR671.
Say that again.
It's GS 560 IR671.
You keep saying it's G as in 5'6". What does that mean, G as in 5'6"?
GS stand for Government Service and then number 5.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't say that. You just said G as 5'6". Okay.
Sorry, my mistake.
G5601R.
No, it
What?
that's wrong, Mrs. Prince. It GS stand for Government Service, and then 5, and then 6, then number 0, and then IR stand for Internal Revenue 671.
Okay. Let me read this back. G560IR671.
That's correct. And now make a note down of the case ID number. It will be DC stand for District of Columbia 1928, DC 1928.
DC. Oh, you just said it twice. That's all right. It's just DC 1928?
Yeah, just DC 1928.
Okay.
So now that's all for now. So, Miss Prince, before I proceed
So we're all
further, I
set then?
just want to notify you that. No, just give me a moment. So, before I proceed further, I just want to notify you that the line on which we are talking right now, it's a federally recorded line. So, make sure that you do not hang up this call intentionally, or you cannot put me on a mute or on hold, as these recordings will be used as an evidence at the courthouse to show your intention regards to the case. Okay?
I guess. I don't have a
So now,
choice.
So now I will go ahead and read out the legal charges which is against your name. Well, but before I do that, make sure that you do not interrupt me. Once I'm done with my part of the job, I will give you a fair enough time to speak for yourself, okay?
That sounds fair.
So now, as per the document, we have conducted a random audit on your taxes file for the year 2012 to 2016, and we found out that there are numerical miscalculation error for the taxes that your file doesn't match the tax record that we have. So now, according to section 7201, that amount is still outstanding on your name, which you have not paid to the federal government. And for that reason, the local authority with the arrest warrant will be at your place. So now your driver's license will be cancelled and everything under your name, your property, your bank account will be seized, and you will also face a federal imprisonment for up to 5 years. So now the total amount outstanding on your name is $3,456, which includes the pending taxes, legal charges, and the late fees.
How much
And
again?
the allegations
3,000
are
what?
count number one
3,000
is
what?
$3,456, and the
$56.
allegations are count number one, violations of federal tax regulations. Count number two, violations of Internal Revenue Code. Count number three, theft by deception. Count number four, willful misrepresentation of information to a government organization. Well, these are the four serious criminal allegations which are imposed on your name at this moment. So now, Ms. Prince, I just want to know from your side on this recorded line, well, have you done this intentionally or it was a mistake while filing your taxes?
Of course not. Maybe my sisters often help me do these, and I imagine if I owe money, they'll probably help me pay for it. Because they're, we all help each other out. We work out together and
You
such,
mean to say that your sister was being helping you to do your taxes for the last 5 years, Miss Prince?
Well, yeah, I help them with their taxes, they help me with my taxes. We all work out together, and, we go flying in my invisible plane and such together,
Okay. Well, so now, Miss Prince, at this moment, well, there are two options for you. So I want you to listen to me carefully, first of all, okay? The first option is that either you can consult a criminal attorney for yourself, whichever U.S. citizen has the right to defend themselves, and you can fight this case against the Internal Revenue Service at the Federal Courthouse of Washington, D.C. And the second option is that you can try to resolve this matter outside the courthouse by applying an out-of-court settlement in order to cancel the arrest warrant and the lawsuit. Well, that's the second option. So I need your clear decision on this recorded line. I'm sorry?
Is there any other options?
Well, first of all, did you understand what are your options are, Miss Prince?
Yeah, I either go to court or you said something else. I want to know all my options.
Well, there are two options only, Mrs. Prince. The first option is that either you can hire a criminal attorney for yourself and you can fight this case against the Internal Revenue Service at the Federal Courthouse of Washington, D.C. And the second option is that if you doesn't want to fight this case, if you doesn't want any kind of legal mess against your name, what you can do over here is that you can apply an out-of-court settlement so that you can rectify this situation again and you can take care of this case file outside the courthouse in order to cancel the arrest warrant and the lawsuit, Miss Prince. That's the second option.
Well, I'd like to get it resolved.
I mean to say you want to go with the second option?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, see, Miss Prince, the thing is that, well, over here I'm not the authorized person to give you any kind of resolvement option. But if you're applying an out-of-court settlement, then what I can do is that I can transfer the call to my senior investigation officer. So you can have a word with him and let's see if something can work out for you, okay?
Okay.
Alright, so just give me a moment. Thank you.
Stay tuned. On Friday, the final part of this cartoon will be published.
Hit like and subscribe, or I'll do what rabbits do, but not to another rabbit. To your pets.